Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of C&C Productions. And today, we're going to be drawing the Giganotosaurus. But, before we do, we're going to learn a little bit about the Giganotosaurus. With a skull the length of a man and a body as long as a bus, Giganotosaurus is probably the biggest carnivorous dinosaur ever known, aside from Spinosaurus. Some experts believe that it grew bigger than Tyrannosaurus, though others are more conservative and suspect that both dinosaurs' biggest individuals were of similar size. In any case, size is one thing, intelligence is another. Even if we accept the idea that Giganotosaurus was bigger, 2 tons heavier, and had bigger jaws, Tyrannosaurus rex had a bite 3 times as powerful, broader and more very bone-crunching teeth, and a much bigger brain. Like its fellow massive Carcharodontosaurs, Giganotosaurus lived alongside gigantic herbivores. Its fossils were found in 1993 by amateur fossil hunter Ruben Dario Carolini, near those of the titanosaurid Ankylosaurus and the rebbachisaurid Limasaurus. Like its relative Mapusaurus, Giganotosaurus may have hunted these mammoth beasts. Unlike its close relative Carcharodontosaurus from Africa, whose remains consisted only of a skull and a few scraps of bone, the skeleton of Giganotosaurus is actually 70% complete. A mounted skeleton of Giganotosaurus stands in the entrance hall of the Academy of Natural Sciences in Philadelphia, USA. In the legs, the tibia and the femur are about the same length. This indicates that Giganotosaurus was not a running animal. With a principal prey of big sauropods such as titanosaurs, it would not need speed to help it hunt. Alright, and now that we've learned a little about it, let's get to drawing it. I want to give it a really big, thick skull, something like that. We'll go ahead and round that off a little later. But also you're going to want to give it a very thick neck, so that it looks sort of like that, and then narrow it down as it gets closer to the body. Alright, now Giganotosaurus' arms were not very large, so just a typical short-fingered, 3-fingered hands will do. Doesn't have to look very large. Alright, and then the stomach, and then the legs. Add thick feet, make the legs look muscular. Okay. Then you drag off that to form the tail. Now you can, which I did here, add a little bit of a hump on the shoulder to give it kind of a large muscular appearance, because this dinosaur was very muscular. That's going to be your basic outline. And then we get to adding in the small details. Now, Giganotosaurus had a mouth filled with large teeth. So whenever you make the mouth, you can add that as a little bit of a muscle. Make the teeth large and point backwards. Alright. Then the eyes. Make sure you add the head and ear. And if you like, you can add some small ridges on its head. Whatever you want to do to make this dinosaur look fearsome, because it was. Alright, large gaps in the skull, which all theropods had, called the fenestra. And there was one behind the eye as well. Okay. And it's tempting to do with the giant dinosaurs, but you can add spikes really wherever you want. Alright, now there's the head details. Alright, then you add spine, little flaps of skin along the bottom of the neck, neckline muscles. Alright. Like I said, this dinosaur is extremely powerful, so if you can make it look powerful with muscle lines, then do it. Alright, and there's the tail muscles, muscle creases in its legs. Alright, separate the toes, add claws, legs or toe scales. Alright, and do the same thing with the other leg. Alright, you can also do the same thing with the hands, although with the hands the lines won't be quite as large because the arms aren't quite as big. Alright, and ribs, skin along the stomach, any other kind of lines or creases that you can see, make it look more realistic, and finally, add spikes along its back. Alright, that just adds a cool factor to your dinosaur. You can add them wherever you want. Add them to the bottom of the neck, or add them to the bottom of the arms, the legs, wherever you want. Alright, now there's your basic outline. Now we're going to get to coloring it. Alright, now the colors we're going to be choosing for the Giganotosaurus is maroon, dark blue, pink, gray, charcoal, which is kind of like a dark gray, light black, straight black, yellow, preferably more of a goldish, not a bright yellow, and red orange, as well as lighter blue and red. Okay, now for red, just simply going to take it and fill in the eye and the fenestra. Okay, and that's all that you'll need red for. Okay, next is pink, which you're going to need even less, and that's simply for the mouth muscle if you chose to add it. So that's all you need pink for. Now the dark blue you're going to take and color in the toes and the fingers. Okay, and then that's all that you'll need for darker blue. Alrighty, now for the maroon, you want to take it, draw kind of an eye drop, or an upside down teardrop across the dinosaur's eye. So just like that. Alright, that's what you'll need maroon for. Alright, now the dark black, or just the black, not the charcoal, but just the black, you want to take and draw stripes and also add it in these places. Alright, so add that to the top of the back and then a little bit along the stomach. Maybe a stripe along the tail. Okay. Now the stomach we're going to leave whitish, but we're going to have a little bit of color around the animal's face. So and red orange along the snout. Alright, so just like that. Then take yellow, just along there. You can also surround the eye a little bit. And then the light blue, and this is really all that you'll need it for. And surround the other side of its face, like that. Okay. Next, you're going to take the kind of the darker charcoal and fill in the main body of the drawing. But before we do that, almost forgot the yellow. You're going to want to draw a line right above the black line there. There we go. Okay. Now you take the charcoal and go basically along the entire drawing. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter than the black, but still pretty dark. also leave like a line of white next to those stripes. Alrighty, and there you have it. You're finished. Giganotosaurus. Now you can color in your Giganotosaurus any way that you want to. This is just a suggestion. If you guys have any other dinosaurs that you'd like me to draw, then just go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll do a video. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.